If you've followed me for a while, you know how much I stand behind my Sapphire shear line. They were designed to be affordable, reliable, and perfect for groomers at any skill level. And truthfully, I haven't found anything else I could stand behind with the same confidence. I get asked all the time, Amy, is there another shear you recommend that's lower priced but still quality? That's a hard ask, because after years of buying and testing dozens of so-called budget shears, I ended up with a shear graveyard full of tools that let me down on all fronts. So when Groomer's Choice introduced me to the Monk shear line, I did what I always do. I did the research, and now I'm putting them to the test. If 8-inch shears feel intimidating, Monk is a fantastic place to start. They're comfortable, reliable, and made to grow with you. And let's be real, there is no one size fits all in grooming shears. And that's why I'm proud to recommend both the Monk shears and my own Sapphire shears, depending on your grooming goals. I'm not saying I recommend these over my Sapphire shear line, but because you asked for options, and I think these just might hit the mark. Today I'll groom this Goldendoodle named Jax, start to finish, using only Monk's blue 7.5-inch straight shear, the purple 7.5-inch curved shear, and the black 7-inch 48-tooth blending shear. And I'll be completely honest about how they perform. You'll see what I see, you'll hear what I hear, and together we'll find out, can I truly recommend Monk as a shear line for groomers who want quality on a budget? Let's find out. The color system is more than just style, it's a guide. Blue is ideal for beginners. Purple is your everyday workhorse. And black is precision engineered for finishing work and confident hands. These shears can only be purchased exclusively from Groomer's Choice. Each shear level offers shear sizes from 6 inches up to 10 inches. Each shear level, blue, purple, and black. They have straight shears, curved shears, and blending shears. Pretty much anything you need in a shear, you'll find in the Monk shear line. They're affordable, and they're great for upgrading your toolkit one shear at a time. Made from quality steel, they can be sharpened by any pro sharpening service, including Kenchi, which is my personal favorite. That's where I send my shears to be sharpened. And these Monk shears can be sent to Kenchi too. As per any groom that I perform, I have to prep the coat first. Jax has been fully bathed, which means shampooed, conditioned, thoroughly rinsed, blow dried, and one final brush out just to make sure the coat is ready for clipper work and scissor work. And now Jax is ready. We're going to start with the blue 7.5-inch straight shear, and it's on sale for $67.49. For a limited time, Groomer's Choice has informed me that these shears, the whole Monk line, will be on sale for 25% off. So the blue that I'm using here is the base model, the most affordable in the Monk line, and it feels great. I would not be able to tell this is a budget shear. There's no way. It feels amazing. It's smooth, it's lightweight, it's comfortable, just naturally fits well in my hand. I was impressed. They're sharp all the way to the tip, which gives me good precision in my scissor work, which is what I'm looking for in a shear. Jax is a Goldendoodle, and his coat is a bit thick. It's not a thin coat. They go through it like butter. I'm like, wow. I am so happy to be able to recommend these to you guys as a budget shear. If you're looking for shears on a budget, this is the line. This is my recommendation. So we're still using the blue here, guys. Now they come in 6-inch, 6.5-inch, 7-inch, 7.5-inch, 8-inch, all the way up to 10-inch. Curved, straight, blenders. So you have to shop the link below on these shears to find out which size fits you best. But a lot of people do not prefer the 8-inch shear, which is my recommendation for even beginners. So my shears are 8-inch only except for the blender. So here is another option that is a winner. Now I am using a 7.5-inch shear right now in this clip. I prefer an 8-inch shear, but I feel very comfortable using this 7.5-inch. It's not what I prefer. I prefer an 8-inch, but I'm able to control this shear, and that's what's important to me. Easily control this shear. The shear is balanced, meaning I don't feel top heavy. It feels great. It cuts exactly how my hands and my brain want it to cut. I don't know if that makes any sense, but it's well balanced. That's important. So for the price, this is more than a bargain. Let's move on to the next level, the purple. This is a 7.5-inch curved shear, and it's on sale for $97.49. Now, one thing I forgot to tell you guys is I did all the clipper work on Jax before I demonstrated these shears. So the only thing left to do is the finishing work, the scissor finishing work. So I'm doing all the scissor finishing work with Jax with the 3 Monk shears. One is the blue level, the base level. One is the purple, which is the middle level. And the next one I'm going to show you is the black, which is their highest quality level. I'm feeling a difference in the purple. This is the middle grade shear. I'm feeling a difference, meaning it's the shank of the shear, the handle, what I'm holding. It's more ergonomic, and I can't say that it feels so much better than the blue one, but I do notice the difference. Again, this shear is just as balanced, just as accurate and precise as the blue. Very precise. The blue shear and this purple shear are both micro serrated, so it's not that. That's not what I'm feeling. It definitely grabs the hair right where you want to cut it, and that's important. That's the idea of micro serration. But both the shears have it. So I'm not sure what the difference. I think it's in the ergonomic, the feel of this shear is why it feels different, but they both feel good. And for the money, the blue's a heck of a bargain, but this one's worth every penny too. The concept of the blue, purple, and black in this Monk shear line is that this is a shear line that can grow with your skill level. So you can start with the blue, which I can honestly say it's worth it. And you're not spending as much. As your skills improve, you upgrade to the purple and then the black. I think it's great. Take a second and listen to the accuracy and the precision this shear offers. Now that's a good sword. On to the black. 48 tooth thinning shear, 7-inch. This shear is $134.99. 25% off sale, and that makes upgrading easy. 25% is a good savings. Now, how does this shear feel in my hand? Technically, guys, this is a blending shear. I know it says thinning shear, but to me, thinning shears have teeth on both blades. This has teeth on one blade. It has a straight blade and a blending blade. I call it a blending shear. I'm sorry, it's a blending shear. It's what it is. But hey, it's wonderful, fantastic. Even compared to my Sapphire blender, this feels comfortable. It really does. This is kind of equivalent to my Sapphire blending shear, but my Sapphire is a 7.5-inch. And some people find that to be awkward. I find it to be perfect. But if you're looking for a smaller blender that does a good job, just like my Sapphire blending shear, I think you would love this. It is just as comfortable, just as accurate. It grabs the coat. It's sharp all the way to the tip. Everything you are looking for in a blending shear. I have bought blending shears that had dull points on them when I bought them. They just weren't good shears. This one, I can just use the tip of this shear and I'm getting the same accuracy as I would if I was using the entire real estate on this shear, on the blade. The amount of shears, especially blending shears, in my graveyard is ridiculous, the money that I've spent buying the wrong shear. And when I say that, it's because it hurt my hand to use it. Like, it made my hands hurt. It wasn't sharp all the way to the tip. You can't have that. You need precision and accuracy with shears and dog grooming. And all three of these shears, they got it. Comfort is something that I have learned to become accustomed to in a blending shear, especially because we are making so many snips with blending shears. We're using them more, than if we're just using a straight or a curved shear. And bad blending shears can really wreck your hand. I have had to overcome things. I have had to heal up from using the wrong blending shears. Let's see if this one can erase clipper marks. That's important to me. Clipper tracks, clipper marks, it happens. I use a scissor over comb technique, and I rely on my blending shears for this to really just magically erase clipper lines. And as you can see, this shear, this Monk shear, this is the black shear, is doing exactly what I want it to do. So yay, I'm very impressed. That is one test I couldn't wait to see with those shears. And it passed. Now let's test the other test for these shears. Another thing I use my blending shears for all the time is to soften my scissor lines like you're seeing now. So I scissored the shape of his ears earlier, but now I just like to soften the look a little bit better with my blending shears. And again, winner, winner, chicken dinner. Another thing that we need to do is blend the tail. Blending the tail is another area that it has to be done, and blending shears, that's my go-to. I use my blending shears here. This shear is doing exactly what I want it to do. Even refining the shape of the outline of the tail, just soften it, make it look natural. That's what I use blending shears for, and as you can see, this one's doing exactly what I want it to do. So, gosh, I can't say anything bad, guys. I wish I could. For the price and for the performance, this is wonderful. So let's summarize here. It did a great job here with this Goldendoodle. I chose Jax for a reason. I'm very happy with the shears, all three of them. You can't go wrong with the blue, the purple, or the black, guys. Start with the blue. You can't go wrong. All the shears can be adjusted. They have a tension dial, so you can adjust the tension if needed. If you're not sure how to do that, I'll link a video below. I'll show you how to clean and adjust your shears so that they perform optimally for you. They come with inserts if you need them, if you have smaller fingers. If not, you take the inserts out. They come with scissor oil, which is important. I mean, they give you everything you need to succeed in a budget shear. I am blown away, absolutely blown away. How are you guys feeling about these shears? Do you think you would like to give them a try? I can honestly tell you, I'm so glad I tested them for you so that you can know if you order these shears, they're going to perform well for you and they're going to feel good and they're not going to hurt your hands. And they also can be sharpened just like any other professional shear. I like to send mine to Kenchi. Now I'd like you to send some love to Jax for helping us test these shears today. Leave him a comment. Tell him how awesome he is. He is the bestest boy, isn't he, guys? Send some love to Jax, and I'll see you guys in the next video.